Here with Giants outfielder Austin Slater. Austin, been playing all three outfield positions. Also, didn't you come up as a second baseman from Stanford?
I did for 1 year in the minors. Yeah.
1 year.
Yeah.
You prefer the outfield now, or?
I do now. I think. Yeah. It was fun to be on the infield. You feel like you can talk to guys a little bit more. In the outfield, you're kind of all out there by yourself. But yeah.
How's the elbow doing right now?
It's good. It's getting better.
Getting better?
Yeah.
You able to throw with it right now, or you have?
We're still taking it day by day.
Day by day.
Throwing stuff.
Yeah. How do you feel about the new rules with the two, especially being a base stealer with only 2 pickoff attempts? Is that exciting for you to think maybe you might be able to
get a couple extra bags here and there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I haven't been able to test it out this spring, but I think it'll lead to some more opportunities with the pickoffs. I think also the clock coming into play too. There might be some opportunities there to get some bags. So we'll see.
Now, are you still the player rep for the Giants?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Do you have any say at all in the rules committees with the union?
I'm actually on the rules committee.
Okay.
As well. Yeah.
I have some suggestions.
Yeah.
One of the things I'd like to see, the pitch clock, as I've been watching, it's okay. It's speeding up the game and everything, but other sports like football, they stop the clock when it goes out of bounds late in the game. Maybe they could do away with the pitch clock in the 8th and 9th, or give more time. Instead of 15 seconds, add 10 seconds, because the pressure of a game in the 8th and 9th gets so intense at times that you hate to see a game just rush through when there's a lot of strategy involved in the last inning or two.
Yeah. Those are all suggestions that the players on the committee made. The committee's made up of 6 people from the league, either owners or front office, 4 players, and then 1 umpire. And so those were some suggestions that we made. The league pushed back. They had some pretty clear evidence that actually those are the longest innings of a ball game. Bullpen reliever types typically take longer to throw pitches. Some of that could probably be corrected with a clock. Some of it's also just those are the biggest moments of the game. So I think there's a balance there, but we'll see how it plays out this year. I think the rules that we have are what we're going to roll with this year, and if there's opportunities to adjust, maybe after the year, I think that can be a discussion then.
Noticing in the spring, a lot of the pitchers are pretty much just getting the ball and throwing with still a lot of time left on the pitch clock. Do you anticipate during the regular season, maybe when you're in the box with the 8 seconds, you have where pitchers maybe try and freeze you out and throw it at the last second?
Yeah, I think there's going to be guys mixing up times and rhythm. I think guys that have a good feel for the game will mix and match on timing. And, I think even without the clock, you'd see guys catch a rhythm and just do the same thing every time. And so that's just part of the game. I think the clock, it's going to be more evident with a timer off to the side counting down, and you can see, oh, he's doing a long hold, oh, he's pitching quick. But that's been a part of the game, and guys have been doing that for a really long time.
Does it feel different, like the game's different when you're experiencing the pitch clock?
I haven't played this spring, so
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Have you heard from the other guys? I know Alex Cobb the other day after he pitched, I believe it was Tuesday against the Padres, he said he didn't feel like it was baseball to him. He felt like he wasn't pitching, but he was just getting the ball and throwing, especially in the first inning. He just felt out of rhythm completely.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an adjustment for a lot of guys. I don't think that was something to be unexpected. And luckily we have 32 spring training games to try to start figuring it out. So it's going to be adjustment for a lot of guys, and just things that people will have to keep working through.
Yeah, a couple last questions. Going into this season, you guys added Haniger and Conforto, but you really don't have, traditionally teams break with at least 5, a lot of times 6 outfielders. Possibility you guys might only go with 4, maybe a 5th outfielder. Does that put more responsibility on you to man more of all 3 positions, or how does that in the outfield? How does that?
I think in years past broken with 6, but I do think it's a little bit different this year that we have 4 true outfielders. In years past, we've had guys that are outfield / something else, and so this year we have 4 guys that can really play all 3 positions. If you ask them to, and so I think that allows the rest of the roster to free up. Now, if we go in with a 5th, there's a lot of different roster moves, and that's out of our control. But I think we have a really strong group of guys that can really play anywhere.
Now, you really didn't face much of the shift in your career, right? Because you spray the ball pretty much all over.
Not a whole lot. Occasional right side pull, down ball pull, depending on the team. Occasionally.
Yeah. That'll help you actually this year because there's only going to be one over there.
You can't shift too much to the pull side for a righty. So I don't think it'll really affect me much this year.
Okay, last rapid fire questions. We ask this to a lot of the ball players, and this is just kind of questions to help the fans get to know a little bit about personal, outside of baseball. Favorite food?
Favorite food? Ooh. I like. I gotta go with a dessert. Maybe like a pizookie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You ever been to BJ's restaurants now?
I have. Yeah.
I love those pizookies.
Those are good. There's a good one down here at Oregano's. They have a good.
Oh yeah, Oregano's is good too. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Great pizza, by the way, too. Yeah. Baseball movie guy?
Yeah.
Favorite baseball movie?
Bull Durham.
Bull Durham. That's the first one I've heard. Okay, good. Getting a lot of Sandlot, but Bull Durham's a great one. Yeah. Okay. Favorite athlete, any sport, all time?
That's a tough one. I really
appreciate
Roger Federer.
Oh, okay, tennis,
I thought he was, in his peak, he was pretty elite. I like the way he went about his business.
Yeah, I thought you might throw a Stanford guy out there like McCaffrey or something. Yeah. So, and then finally, as far as the team goes this year, do you guys set goals? Like, I know in 21 it was, hey, we want to win the division. Any goals like that, or just get in the playoffs? What?
Yeah, we have goals, and we're setting them internally.
Yeah. Well, great. I appreciate your time, Austin. Thanks, and good luck to you in 23.
Thank you.